Hello guys, welcome back, and for today's video I am going to have some cleaning inspiration and some cleaner recipes as well. A sweet friend of mine gave me so many herbs. I was so happy to process them, so some of them will be preserved for the winter and I'm going to share this with you, and also I'm going to make some cleaners. For now I am going to clean this cutting board and I'm just going to use plain salt and a half a lemon, and I used the juice of that half lemon, but I always set aside the leftover because it's excellent as like sponge substitute. Sometimes I pair it with some baking soda as well and it works great. I had some very sour blueberries that nobody wanted to eat, so I just made that into a jam so that way we don't waste any food. When I start to clean my kitchen, I always start from the farther spot from the sink and I'm moving towards the sink. So I'm trying to just gather everything there and eating all the leftover from the countertop. Do you guys do this too? Every time I see something and I wanted to put it somewhere but I don't have a place, I just eat it. For next, I'm going to just wipe off any area that was getting dirty while I cooked. I like to make the lunch and the breakfast together at the same time in the morning, so that way I save some time and cleaning as well because I don't have to do the cleaning twice. And if I want this to be really clean after I'm done cleaning the greasy part with a soapy water, I just go over with a glass cleaner and a dry kitchen towel because it makes it really shiny. Before I preserving my herbs, I like to soak it, then wash it 3 times, and I just put it on the towel to get it dry. Now, some of the herbs I like to make it into something that we can eat, like preserve them with salt, but also I like to use them as in my cleaners as well. So if you don't have a garbage disposal, I wouldn't recommend to put the rosemary in there, but since I have that and it's basically it helps with the smell and cleaning the garbage disposal, I will love to use this in there. I don't need a lot in there, just a little bit, and I just mix it with some salt and baking soda and some lemon oil. baking soda and the salt and the lemon peel helps to clean the sink squeaky clean, and the rosemary helps with the smell of the garbage disposal. After that, I'm just wiping off all the extra water, so make sure everything is dry. I've been using this charcoal infused rag for several months and they are very durable and I just really love them. And to sanitize them, I'm just going to pour some hydrogen peroxide in a jar, and I use the jar so that way I have to use less of the hydrogen peroxide. In one of my previous vlog, I shared this with you when I made the sage and celery infused salt. So now I have the rosemary, so I'm going to do the same. I don't really measure and I just mix it together. It's very easy, and after that I'm going to let it on the countertop to dry. Once it's completely dry, I'm going to put it into a jar. This is the next day. So on the days when I am cooking a lot, I like to do some cleaning in the kitchen, and that's usually the major of my time during the day. Kitchen is a big part. There's tons of things to do and I cook a lot of food, and besides the basics, you know, when I pick it up the bathroom, that's what I'm focusing on. So the next day when I have the food, so I know that I don't have to cook and I don't have to take care of the kitchen that much, that's when I'm focusing more on the laundry and just other part of the house. Most of the shirts, I like to hang them and it saves so much time for me and it doesn't get wrinkled, so I really like this method. So once I have the things on hangers and I folded them, the socks and underwears and the smaller things is the boys' job to put it away and fold them and pair the socks. That needs to be washed. Dirty. We still have a beautiful weather here on the Pacific Northwest, and I can definitely feel in the morning that we are getting closer to the fall. So I am getting ready to make so many fall videos where I am going to share with you some cleaners that has a cinnamon smell, and I'm just very excited and I cannot wait. And also I'm going to share with you my fall cleaning routine. What are those things that I like to do on the fall to prepare my home for the colder weather and for the rainy season. And I'm going to share with you some decorating ideas for the fall as well that will be very inexpensive, just using creatively what nature can give us on the fall. This is the latest book that I started to read and I just really love. It's a very cozy farm living book. I just love that. It's by Shay Elliott and it's about a basics of homesteading, and I just love this book. And the reason I have this on my nightstand because I'm gonna be featured in 3 of these issues this September. So I believe the next issue and the 2 following one where I'm gonna be in, and that's gonna be about natural cleaning. And the lady who did that article, she was incredibly nice. I just really connected with her. They're actually talking about lots of all natural things, so they're really targeting some all natural methods in home cleaning. It was really a fun experience for me. Most of the bills we pay online, but there are a few where it's not possible, so I'm just going to take care of them. And I have this little clip that is magnetic and our door is a metal door, so I can just stick it there, so once we leave I'm not going to forget that. I started to buy some winter clothes for my boys because it's insane how fast they're growing up, and it's even weirder that my older one has bigger pants than I do now. That's kind of weird, but I washed out all those new pants and I'm just going to put it in their room so they can put it away. I'm going to do a quick reset in the bathroom. We use this so often, and this sink is plastic, so it kind of attracts the dirt. So I'm just going to use some vinegar with some dish soap. The dish soap that it cleans, and the vinegar is helping with sanitizing, and also just to have something that helps with the static, because this sink it's plastic, so that attracts the dirt. If I use the vinegar, it will attract less lint. The floor is something that constantly requires my attention, but I don't do the whole entire house in one day. So I have areas like the entrance. I like to vacuum it every day or every second day, and under the table, of course, where we eat, it needs to be cleaned every day. But I have different areas where I work on it in a different time, so that way it's not overwhelming. But there's always some kind of a floor cleaning in a day somewhere. Okay, this just went dead. So, no matter what I do, it doesn't work. So, I'm going to set aside and hopefully Joel can fix it. Or not, I don't know. I really hope so because I love that vacuum. I guess it was meant to be for me to stop the cleaning now and to read the book. Thank you so much for watching, and if you wanna see more videos like that, just click on the icons on the screen. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys soon. Bye!